can also improve the various aspects of your character. Like for example, you can increase your mana regeneration. Okay, you can evade enemies' attack. You can also regain health by attacking your enemies. Okay, so there are other things that you can improve on, like the running speed, the jumping height, or even your health, as in your maximum health. Okay, so this enemy that you see on screen right now is the Mutant cube, and it is the enemy that we are going to focus on today. Okay, this enemy is one of the first that does not move at all. So you can consider it as a point defense. A type of point defense. Okay, so what we are going to do next is to give this enemy the ability to stun you. Stun as in S-T-U-N. So to give you a preview of what happens when you are stunned. Okay, I'll restart the game. What? Hey there, you ZG Rock, I think. Okay, I have no idea how to pronounce your name, but I'm calling you Rocco. Since that sounds much cooler. Okay, so to give you a preview of what happens when you get stunned, okay, just watch as Big Thief jumps up and down. Okay, so notice now that I'm stunned and I cannot move, attack, or jump. Hey, thanks for asking, Rocco. Okay, other than the fact that I think I'm falling sick, okay, I'm fine. Okay, so remember how we got stunned from the boss jumping up and down. Okay, we are going to give that ability to the Mutant Cube. Okay, so it is easy to do so by just copy and pasting. Hey, thanks for the follow. I really appreciate it. Okay, so if we just copy and paste this, okay, we can easily make the player get stunned. So over here, we'll copy this line. Okay, we'll add this line, which will help us determine if a specific projectile will stun the character. Hey, Norwegian and Dutch are cool languages, so I wish that I could also learn from you. Hey, thanks for the follow. Okay, apparently the notification is not showing up. Okay, so I don't think I can see who just followed me, but thanks for the follow. Okay, so we are going to paste this line over here. This will help us determine if this particular enemy attack will stun the stun the player. Okay, so over here, if stuns, and over here, which is the projectile of the Mutant Cube. Okay, notice that there's a new checkbox called if stuns. Okay, all we have to do is just to check it. Okay, and now the Mutant Cube's projectile should stun you. Okay, again, thanks for the follow. I really appreciate it. Okay, I want to stress the point that this is just for testing. Okay, so usually the first boss has much more health than this. Okay, so now if we get attacked by the mutant cube, okay, let's provoke it to do so. Okay, so notice how you can get stunned right away from the mutant's cube's attack. So when you are stunned, you can't move, can't jump, and you cannot attack. Okay, it goes without saying that if you are stunned, you won't get stunned again. Okay, so what we are going to do next is to do a random playthrough, okay, of the existing two worlds, the brick and the ice world. Okay, before that, let me reset the health of the boss and also the number of stages that you have to go through before you can clear each world. Oh, by the way, how did you know that I can speak Chinese and Japanese? One, two, four. Okay, since we are going to do a playthrough, let's do it in full screen mode. Okay, so let's build the game. Oh, okay. Okay, I think I did that, yeah. Okay, so now we are going to do a random playthrough in full screen mode. Okay, but before that, okay, let me delete this, which is the save game file. So that we can start the game from a fresh start. Okay, so in a fresh start, okay, role is locked. So you are unable to play with him. Okay, that came off wrong. You are unable to play as him. Okay, unless you clear the brick wall. Okay, so the only character that you can play with from the start is Beat. So let's do that. Okay, and if this is your first time playing the game, okay, the game will detect that and show you the tutorial. Oh. Okay, but if you have already played the game, okay, the tutorial will not show and you will start off the first stage with the enemies. Okay, it has been almost 5 months since mid-July, I think. Okay, so basically, if you have the save game file in the same directory as the game, okay, the game will detect that and it will not show the tutorial. Since having the save game file means that you have already played the game once, or at least once. Right, so when you start the game now, okay, you will see the enemies right away. Okay, so notice that when your mana is low, okay, defeating an enemy will drop mana orbs so that you can replenish your mana. Okay, and you also not want to miss your shots, okay, as you'll be wasting your mana. Okay, like what I'm doing right now. Okay, so you might have noticed that the current ability that I'm using, okay, is called Heavy Wave. Okay, and advantage of using it is that it can damage multiple enemies in a row. Okay, so when you level up, you can choose from 3 random ways to improve your character. Okay. I will take that as a compliment. Okay, so let's go with more mana regeneration. Okay, so the current ability that I'm using right now is called Impulse. Okay, it's the same as Heavy Wave in how it can damage multiple enemies at once. Okay, but there's a big difference in that. Okay, there's a delay between when you fire it and when it goes off. Okay, think of it as a grenade that explodes after a few seconds. Okay, so notice how I defeated both enemies at once with Impulse. Okay, so I think I have been using Unity for around close to 5, 8, 7, maybe 7, 8 months. Yeah. Okay, notice that you also have to clear multiple stages before reaching the boss stage. Okay, another thing that you have to note about Impulse, okay, is that it will damage you as well. So it can be considered a double-edged sword. Okay, and that happens when you die. Okay, the link is in the description box below. Okay, but the latest version online does not have the ice wall yet. Okay, as the ice wall still has a few enemies and a boss to include. Okay, the latest version, which is 0.02, okay, has the second character, okay, but not the second ice world. Okay, you might have also noticed that each stage is randomly generated, so the platforms are always in different positions. Okay, so in the next version, okay, the ice world will arrive. Okay, but that should take at least, it should take less than a month, since most of the new enemies have been added. So all that's left is the boss. Okay, but speaking about bosses, let's try to defeat the first boss first. Okay, things are not looking good. Okay, so notice that you will also get damage if you get hit by his earthquake or his projectiles.